love won't save you. Here's what will. You remember the exact moment, don't you? The moment you realized something was missing. Maybe it was mid-argument when you said, "But I love you." And it hit the floor like a glass that wasn't strong enough to hold the weight of what was really going wrong. Or maybe it was a quiet, random Tuesday night. You were sitting next to them, scrolling through your phone, feeling alone in a room full of love. And then that's when it hit you. Love is not enough. No one ever tells you this, do they? They tell you to find someone who loves you. They tell you that love conquers all. They tell you that love wins. But then you love someone and it still feels like you're losing. And you sit there replaying all the highlights, the first kiss, the late night talks, the way their laughter used to feel like home. And you ask yourself, where did we go wrong? The answer, you didn't go wrong. You just built a house with no walls and no foundation. What actually holds a relationship together? If love was enough, people wouldn't walk away from each other while still loving each other, but they do, every day. Because it's not love that holds people together. It's what's underneath it. Trust, respect, effort, understanding, growth, safety. Without these, love is just a pretty word with nowhere to land. Why we get it wrong. The problem is we don't learn to love, we absorb it. We watch our parents, we watch movies, we get handed a script we never wrote, and we follow it without question. And then one day the script stops making sense. You realize love alone doesn't stop resentment from stepping in. Love alone doesn't fix communication. Love alone doesn't make someone feel chosen, seen, or safe. You love them, but do they feel loved? Do they feel understood? Do they feel safe enough to stay? What actually makes love work? Let's talk about what actually keeps love alive. Listening like you're trying to learn, not trying to win. Most people don't listen. They're just waiting their turn to talk. And if you're more focused on proving your point than understanding theirs, you've already lost. Effort that doesn't expire. You don't stop watering a plant because it was growing last week. Love needs maintenance. And if you're waiting for it to fall apart before you start fixing it, it's already too late. Trust that doesn't need proof. Trust isn't, you better not mess up. Trust is, I believe in you and I believe in us. The second someone has to keep proving their worth in a relationship, it starts to rot from the inside. Fight the problem, not each other. If every fight is about who's right instead of how to fix it, congrats. You're both losing. Because the real goal is to solve the issue, not destroy the person you love. Growth individually and together. Because if you're staying the same, the relationship is shrinking. Love dies where there is no movement. You need momentum. The final wake-up call. Here's what no one wants to admit. Most relationships don't end because of a big betrayal. They end because of 1,000 tiny unmet needs. Because love turned into assumption, effort turned into autopilot. Conversations turned into battles. So if you're sitting there wondering why love isn't enough, maybe it's time to stop asking, do we love each other? And start asking, are we showing up for each other the way love actually requires? Because love is only the beginning. What happens next, that's on you. If this made you think, share it. Tag someone. Start the conversation. And remember, don't just love harder, love smarter. Yeah, that.